Ha!
Luke, Han Solo never told you who really built the Millennium Falcon.
He told me enough. He told me he wanted a card game.
Luke, Atari Bot built the Millennium Falcon.
No! No! It can't be! It's so hard! It's so big! It's amazing!
It's quite an amazing ship indeed.
Hey, everybody. Okay, everybody knows how I like to do my little voices and crap. Alright, here we are. And what we were doing, I had this Millennium Falcon Mega in my head. And I pretty much started out with the frame you saw there. It had pre-built prior to the Mega release. Everybody, I think, who was excited about Megas and getting ready had a somewhat of a frame already made of how they wanted to do some things. So this is me figuring out how things are supposed to go. And keep in mind, this is all from memory because I just was that stupid of a fan. Anyway, so Megas are out now. Yeah, amazing. We still got some stuff we need to take care of, I think, as far as free jam goes on this stuff. Custom games. We've added sliders, some damage multipliers. You can change whether or not you can be healed or have the auto regen thing go off or not. And you can you can do damage multipliers and health multipliers apparently. So yeah. As a matter of fact, after we do this build here, we're gonna do a mega battle, guys. And what this was like, this is the day of the release. So now, keep in mind, things were still, had problems a little bit because everybody logged on at once and wanted to build a mega. But basically, the servers seem to be holding up. They're doing it. It's working. With very, but it's like they said, I put some flags and stuff in the back of this so that I could see like the blue thrust. And it looks really good, but they warn you ahead of time that, adding flags and a bunch of cosmetic, pretty stuff like lighting and stuff, I guess, but which I put plenty of as well. But yeah, adding all that stuff, and all those thrusters on the back are mostly cosmetic. I don't know how much actual thrust I'll get out of all those things. Inside, I'm going to put in some carbon 6 thrusters. So we got plenty of forward thrust. This thing is so massive, and even with all the forward thrust it has, it does not seem to move fast. It does not move forward very fast at all. It's almost necessary to have the blink module, at least to just change the location of wherever your bot's located. It's not going to get you anywhere, It's hard to explain. Megas are just so big. There's a different experience indeed. It really is. And when people see you in a mega, at first they were pretty shocked. In the first few games I'd played. I'm sure it'll become the norm, and everybody will be like, "Oh yeah, I got a mega too." But here's the neat thing: is that it gives people something else to strive for. I'm betting. Now all of a sudden during this build, you'll see I have to actually stop and buy blocks. I was like, what? I'd never run out of those blocks. I thought I'd have these blocks forever, and things you thought you'd never run out of, I was just like, all of a sudden I was running out of them. But you know, as you see, it's just so much going in. What it's trying to do is keep the lighter blocks on the top because this is a hover, you know. And people said, well, you know, someone would said to me, well, you should make it fly, you know, like you did your smaller one. And I don't even know if the smaller one's still in the shop right now. It might be. But the you know, the smaller one, even it had trouble flying. It was pretty big for its size, for its CPU and stuff, you know. But it's a little bit porous and stuff because of, you know, you're limited on CPU with the craft. On this one, I scaled it up maybe like twice the size. It's like double in size now. This tan color does not stay. I know it looks horrible. I don't know what I was thinking. For some reason, it seems like in certain scenes that it's got this kind of tannish, dirty look, but it might be more like the reflection of desert and this and that, you know. So, but in the end, I settle on gray. It looks good gray. And I'm like, oh yeah, glass. Glass could look good there. I should have maybe put glass in the back ones too. I'm thinking that now. I may go back and change that. Or if you buy this, you could change it. It don't matter. You know, I do crap to it. This thing took... well, I was busy in and out during that day. Robocraft is not my job, so... I don't get to play Robocraft all day, guys. Or dedicate it to YouTube, you know. So it's like... you know, the amount of time I have, it does not seem very fair. That's why I need you guys to support me so I can do this for a living. Imagine having an Atari bot around all the time. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Man, I have some sort of ego, don't I? It's horrible. Just horrible. Anyway, let's talk about some stuff. So people have been requesting that we have mega battles as one of the modes. A lot of people, you know, they like that it's in custom games. Thing I'd suggested before this was released was that we have a 1v1 mega battle mode, and this will allow anybody in the game to just queue up. Because look, you've got language barriers. You have people that don't even like to type in the chat box. They just want to click a button and play. And sometimes that's all they do. They don't even type good game or anything. They don't type nothing. You know, they play and that's it. So sometimes having that button there, but listen, it's not just about that. You know, it's like if you have another button on there that says 1v1 mega battle, and they can go straight into a mega one-on-one battle with another player from anywhere, and it wouldn't just be random. We set this system up on MMR, and you give some sort of league ranking on that too. Call it Mega League. And then you've also got something to entice people to go even further in this game, because now you've given them something else to strive for. Now, this isn't a progression system. This isn't what people have been asking for, some sort of progression system to exist into the game, and it's kind of difficult to see how they would move forward with a progression system, although many people have suggested different things, but some of these things seem like going backwards. So it's hard to say, you know, how that would work out. And with Robocraft Infinity, if you haven't heard, Robocraft Infinity is the game that's going to be coming to Xbox One S and One X and One all that. Okay, but Robocraft Infinity, supposedly you're going to have you pay for the game, and I guess you'll have unlimited blocks. I don't know if you'll have unlimited bays too, but seeing that it's your hard drive space and yours, you know, because of the way that game will work, you know, that makes no sense. But you wouldn't be able to trade items from Robocraft Infinity over to the PC version. It'd be much like it was with Minecraft back when there was an Xbox version and a computer version. Now that's different. Now you can, but back in the day you couldn't. You're not following me, aren't you? That's okay. That's okay. Let's talk about something else. Robocraft Infinity is gonna be great though. Anyway, We can build up to 10K CPU on our megas. As big as they'll go. From 2,000 CPU to 10,000 CPU, your weapon energy remains the same. It does not change. So it makes no sense to not build up to 10,000 CPU. If you're building a mega, you might as well take all the CPU you need. Don't think that keeping it to a lower mega CPU is going to give you more weapon energy. It won't. You know, so you might as well take it, you know. I have no idea. This is a match. Now this is the mega battle we're watching now. It was kind of fun. I think they had the weapon energy turned up to like 500%. Something crazy. That's his mega. They're so massive. You know, and he's got the streams, I got the flags. Yeah, we're just asking for it. You know, we do eventually break it, but anyway. People, let's see. Oh yeah, the mega stuff. The 1v1 battle, make it a league event. I'm looking over my notes, can't tell. They're supposed to be updating Aerofoils too. I don't know when that's going to happen and what exactly is going to happen to Aerofoils. And they are kind of what they are. I don't know. They could come out with new ones, that would be cool. I wouldn't care if they took away the old ones or not. Something that, speaking of which, you know, taking stuff away. Guys, you could give us back a radar jammer and radars and pilot seats and stuff like that as cosmetics. If you're not going to come back with them as different modules or different other devices or whatever, let us have the cosmetic. We view the receiver as a cosmetic. You know, but people like to use the jammers for like eyeballs and all kinds of stuff. It's a round part. It's a, you know, the only round part in the game that's like, that changes size like that. So it was really great for cosmetics. And the radar dishes were kind of cool too. As you know, you guys took away my DB-10 World War II carrier. That's okay. I don't even know if I keep it in the shop anymore. If it's up, it's up. And recently, speaking of the shop, everybody's been having some problems with the CRF. But listen, it does. If you don't see your bot, like you click my bots, show my bots or whatever, there's something you need to be aware of. If you don't see all your robots, it doesn't mean all your robots aren't in there. It's just not showing you all your robots. Because I had, if I clicked on DB16, I still saw my contest entries uploaded, even though they didn't show up when I showed on my robots. It only showed me 15, and I didn't know. It made me think, well, is Free Jam trying to nerf our space there? Are we only getting 15 slots now? Was it a bug that I had 25? Am I supposed to have 25? I don't think that's the case. In that case, I'm out myself on YouTube. But in any case, shield blocks. People talk about wanting those. That's kind of weird. TX1 cubes were talked about. In case you didn't know what a TX1 cube was, it was something that would, for a higher price in CPU, you'd get a really lightweight, really high health block. You know, and it was just a cube. And but they did come in different shapes. But at that time, we didn't have the curves. We just had the angles. Weighted blocks have been talked about. I don't think anybody really cares. It gets briefly discussed by whenever I see a thread on the forum or something, and it just seems to get dropped pretty quickly. I don't understand. I know why people would want weighted blocks, because it could keep your bot from flipping over in certain conditions, and it would help stabilize things maybe in a different way. It'd provide a downward force rather than... It'd be the opposite of a helium block. You know? Anyway. Think about helium blocks. Listen, if you want TX1 cubes, you can use helium blocks on certain connection points. Shh! Don't give away the secret. But yeah, use helium blocks on connection points, and you might make your bots a little bit tougher. You'd be surprised. Try it out, but be careful because you put helium in the wrong places on a robot. And either you need to be a really heavy robot, like use them for connection points on tank tracks and stuff. They work awesome. But yeah, helium blocks are good for connection points because they're so strong. It's that extra bit of health that makes it hard to get to them. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. You can figure it out. Wow. I don't have much video left, do I? Getting close to the end. Let's look over my notes here. What have we not talked about? There could be a new module coming out, guys. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I don't know what it is. But they've been hinting towards doing something with a module. And, like I said, they talked about the wings, but I don't know what's going on. There's some sort of rework going on, too. I don't know if I feel good about it. I don't like when I hear words like rework, but we'll see. It's usually for the better, though. Usually for the better. I think this is where the game kind of got bugged out. I wasn't healing. I was desynced, from what I could tell, best I could tell. Just floating there. Nothing to do here. Nothing to see here, folks. But, oh, by the way, if you guys did not catch the last Robo stream, Left of Never gave me a little shout out, and I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, guy. And if you don't, if you haven't gone, make sure you go to robocraftgame.com and check out their forums from time to time. You know, and you know, try to catch that live stream. They do it. You know, they usually do their live stream when I'm sleeping, because I sleep at weird times. But one day I'm going to make it to a live stream, and I'll try to join them in game, because that would just be awesome. But yeah, that's the reason you never see me there, is because I'm usually sleeping around that time. What else is there? There was something else. We've talked about pretty much everything, I think, you know. But yeah, thanks for the shout out, guys. Also, I noticed that you guys picked one of my bots for the art bot contest, and that's awesome. That's cool. I would not want to be the overall winner, though. I've already been an overall winner for the DB10 contest, so, you know, and that was cool. Even though I don't get a featured robot in the CRF anymore because of the missing parts. That's okay. But like I said, you know, even if you brought back those parts as cosmetics, I don't need to have a featured bot. It's all good. I got a YouTube channel. It's, you know, it's pretty much what it is. But, you know, we all do it for the fun. And at this point, you know, I have just about everything in the game. I don't need anything else. I just do it for the fun of it now. It's like having, for me, I have an unlimited sandbox. It's like I'm always in an unlimited sandbox mode. So I can't say I live a bad life, except for this stuff. But you know, we had 3 megas going with flags and streamers, and yeah, and we, you know, I saw all 3 of them had maxed out their to 10K CPU. So yeah, it's okay though. So we broke the server a little bit. It's okay. We're not the first to do it. We won't be the last. So, oh, I did do this a little bit. This is with some shots from earlier. Another shot. I was trying to get some good like parts I could screenshot or something. I don't know. This is another time we broke the server, I think. And we got tired of it. We ended up all logging off and going. But yeah, Megabots are a blast. If you can get you one, it will take you a while to build it. It takes longer than you think. There's more to it. That 10,000 CPU takes longer than you're imagining. I'm telling you. You know, there's been challenges out there for people to do a 30-minute mega build. That's some challenge. I'm I'm not going to join that challenge. But if anybody out there feels like doing it, you know, hey, put it up on YouTube. It'd be cool. Speed build, something. But I think this is going to be about it for this episode, guys. I really appreciate you coming by and saying hello, leaving a comment, telling me I'm garbage. If you hate me, I should go kill myself since I have everything in the game. And I'm just a horrible person because of that. Because I've been playing for years and earned all this stuff, really. But anyway, I'd almost had the game about beat when I won that DV10 art bot contest. So you can only imagine that just made me like uber rich. So, but yeah, there it is. Don't be bugging me in game for Robits either. I mean, sometimes I've been known to be generous, but, you know, I don't like beggars. Like anybody. Nobody ever likes beggars. Why is that? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you feel like it. Well, I'm not trying to, like, say, you know, you gotta do it. But, yeah. May the force be with you. Always. And forever. Luke! Luke! Have you seen Luke? Well, last time I saw him, he was getting batteries for his binoculars. Oh, well, I'm going to be making slug ball soup. It's his favorite. Well, I'm sure he'll be back by then. Because if he don't get back, those power inverters won't power themselves. You know.